Welcome to English with Abby and Torai. I'm Abby, and today we will talk about 6 confusing questions in the English language. This is part 2. We have a part 1 with other confusing questions that you can check out. The link is in the description below. So, we will talk about these 6 confusing questions. The reason these are confusing is because of how they are worded or because of what they are asking. I have chosen 6 questions that are very common and also that are used by native speakers a lot. I use these types of questions a lot, and also people have asked me these questions many times as well. And so we will talk about each question, what it means, what it is asking, and then also how you could respond to it, a way of answering this question. Some of them are kind of yes or no. Some of them might seem like yes or no. And some of them are asking you to respond in a specific way. And so we will talk about each of these. The first is, could you help me? Could you help me? This is really a yes or no question. Could you help me? It sounds like the person is asking, are you able to help me? Do you have the ability? In which you would probably say, yes, I am able to, and that would be it. But the person is asking if you can help them do something. Could you help me do the dishes? Could you help me move this chair? Could you help me pack? Could you help me with the kids? Could you help me with my homework? They want you to help them with a specific thing. And so you would respond by saying, sure, I can help you. Sure, I can help you with that. Or sure, I can help. If you cannot, then you of course would say, no, I'm sorry, I can't help you right now. Or no, I'm sorry, I could help you in 5 minutes or 10 minutes if you have a little bit of time later. So really, this is either a yes or a no type of question that you need to either do something for someone or you cannot and are not able to. The second question, do you have a minute? Do you have a minute? This question is used a lot in English. Do you have a minute? This is a person asking if you have some time to help them with something or to have a conversation, or if they need you to get something for them. So if someone says, hey, do you have a minute? And you say, sure, what's up? Sure, what's up? Or even you could respond with, sure, what's going on? But you could say, sure, what's up? Or yeah, what's up? What's up would be a good response to this. You say, yeah, what's up? And then they say, can we talk, or can you grab something for me? Can you grab my phone from on the table? Can you bring me my dinner? Hey, do you have a minute? Can you come help me move this chair? So these first 3 kind of all are very connected and could be asked one of them or multiple of these questions all together. If you do not have a minute, as in you are not able to talk to them or help them because you are busy, you could say, so they would say, hey, do you have a minute? And you would say, oh, no, sorry, I don't, but I'll be free in 5 minutes. Or, no, I don't have a minute, but I will be available in 10. Or you could just say, no, sorry, I'm busy right now. I don't have a minute. But really, this question is asking if you're free and available to help with something or have a conversation. Number 3, what's going on? What's going on? This is very similar to what's up or what are you doing? This is just when if you meet someone and you say, hey, what's going on? And they ask you that and you say, oh, nothing much. You could say, oh, nothing much, usually. This question is used as a greeting. Hey, what's going on? Or if you see someone, you say, oh, what's going on? And they say, oh, nothing much. You don't usually respond to this question with something real or um, something that you're actually doing. You just say, oh, nothing much, or not much. How about like, what's going on with you? So you could ask the person back, what's going on with you? And so, what's going on is kind of like a very informal greeting when you see someone, and you maybe would respond by saying, oh, nothing much. And then you would say, oh, what's going on with you? And they say the same thing, maybe, oh, not much. I just came from the store, or I'm on my way to school, or I'm going to the bank. It would be something light and very in the moment. Okay, number 4. How come you, and then this would be finished with something like, how come you didn't go yesterday? How come you eat chocolate every day? How come you didn't go to school? How come is very similar to why. Why didn't you go to school yesterday? Why didn't you come last night? Why didn't I see you at the store? How come is the way English speakers talk when asking questions like this. Instead of saying why, usually they will say, oh, how come you stayed home yesterday? How come you didn't come? How come? They would say, how come? Usually, this is not how English speakers write, but this is how English speakers speak. I say this phrase a lot. Well, how come? How come you didn't come? So it is very similar to why. And then, of course, you would respond with, oh, I was sick, or I didn't want to, or I was busy, or something. But mainly it is asking why. Number 5, have you been here long? Have you been here long? This would be asked of you if you were at maybe a gathering or a party with other English speakers and someone arrives later than you and they ask, oh, have you been here long? And you say, no, maybe 5 minutes. No, I've only been here for 5 minutes. Or maybe, no, I've only been here for 5 or 10 minutes. So no, I have not been here long. And if you have been there long, you could say maybe about an hour or 2 hours. It kind of depends. But usually we would respond with, no, I've been here for 5 to 10 minutes, depending. Have you been here long? So if you are somewhere and someone else arrives and they ask, have you been here long? You could also ask this of people when you arrive somewhere and there are many people already there. You could say, oh, have you been here long? And they might say, yeah, or no, maybe only 5 or 10 minutes. The final question, can you not do that? Can you not do that? This is an interesting way of asking someone to stop doing something. It is definitely informal and would maybe be considered rude depending on your tone. If you said, can you not do that? That's a very rude way of saying it because my tone is very rude. But if you said, hey, can you not do that, please? That would be a much kinder way of asking someone to stop doing something. And it would be like, it would be more like if they're just doing something little that's annoying, not necessarily like playing loud music or something bigger like that, but maybe they're doing something little that's annoying. And you would say, hey, can you not do that, please? Hey, can you not do that? Can you stop doing that, please? And so this is another way of asking someone to stop doing something. So these are 6 confusingly worded questions in the English language. And we have talked about what each means and the answers that you would give to each of them. If you have any questions about these questions or other questions you have heard in English, leave a comment and let us know what those are. And also let us know if there are any other types of videos you are interested in seeing about English. And be sure to like and subscribe and share with someone else as well.